Hello, my friends. Happy Thursday, or as you know, we like to call it Friday Eve around here. So, unfortunately, we're starting out this day on a very heavy note. If you've been watching the news, following social media today, we're waking up to another shooting, this time in our own backyard, at least for those of us in Los Angeles. So, just to get you up to speed, last night in Thousand Oaks, California, which, by the way, is known as one of the safest cities in the country. Last night in Thousand Oaks, a gunman threw smoke bombs and fired into Borderline Bar and Grill, killing 12 people, including a 29-year veteran of the Sheriff's Department, who, by the way, was set to retire next year. 23 others were also injured. Now, Wednesday nights are college-themed nights at the bar, so college students may be among the victims. We don't know. The victims' names have not been released yet. The shooter was killed in the gunfire. We know who the shooter is, or was, I should say, Ian David Long. He was a former U.S. Marine. He may have been suffering from PTSD, according to the Ventura County Sheriff's Department. Now, in situations, tragedies like this, we learn new information every hour, every few minutes, actually. The sheriff also stated that the suspect had a history with the department because of numerous complaints in the past, among those disturbing the peace, acting irrationally. He was evaluated by mental health professionals. We do know that. It was deemed he was not a danger just back in April, so a few months ago. Of course, this morning, we are sending our thoughts and our prayers to the family and friends of the victims. You know, it's a hard day. It really is. And it's a hard day to be, anywhere just a couple of weeks after, the synagogue shooting. Now we're talking about this. So it's definitely hard. And we invite you to express your thoughts, of course, here on Facebook and YouTube, as always. But again, thoughts and prayers going out to the victims. And we will keep it posted, of course, with the latest updates on today's Top 30. Let's move on because we have to in pop culture news. Breaking Bad fans. You watch Breaking Bad? Well, fans are going crazy over the announcement that a movie is coming their way. Huge news if you're a fan of the show. Well, last night, star Bryan Cranston pretty much confirmed there is a movie. But listen to this. He told Dan Patrick Wednesday night on his show that Walter White may not be in it. Wait, what? Cranston is probably teasing, but what if he wasn't? Would you, Breaking Bad fans, would you still be interested in seeing an extension of the show on the big screen without the title character? Do you just trust the creative minds that be to make it work, despite the lead not being in it? I don't know. Again, don't know if we can confirm it, but looks like it may be a possibility. What do you think? Are you excited about the movie? Okay, so we have a few friends trickling in. Joseph Hazel, hello. Cyrus, good to see you as always. Christopher Howard. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Of course, talking about the shooting in Thousand Oaks. Christopher says, can't keep saying he's suffering when military people do something, but when a Black man do something, he's crazy. You know, Christopher, I think there's going to be a lot of different thoughts all across the board today. And also at a time like this, I don't know, I can't help but just my heart is just hurting for the victims and their families at this point, but definitely not heard the end of all different elements of this story. I'm sure we're going to be talking more and more about gun control as well as the day progresses. So thanks for your thoughts as always, Ramsey. Thank you so much for your kind words. Erica Taylor, hello. Renee, Clyde Cheney, hello. Shay Johnson, Bakari HD in the house. Hello, my friend. Capricia Chache, Sandy Enright. Thank you for joining us. Naomi Munoz, hello from Dallas, Texas. Yumi Gonzalez sending us some love this morning. Bay Berg, hope you feel better. Good to see you, Bay. I'm feeling much better. Thank you so much. I still have a little lingering, annoying cold, but thankfully, I'm feeling 99.9% better. Yvette says hello. Riza Peace Nasher. Natasha, sorry if I missed you. I see you though. Esther Esteele, Maddie Gordon, Ariana Nareen. Hello. Janice Mills from Dallas, Texas. Paul Nerlinger, Ernestine Franklin, and Viola Taylor. Good to see you. Let's be kind, my friends, as we go on with this Facebook Live. Ramsey, Cedric, and Esther, good to see you as well. All right, so this next story we're going to talk about can be filed under only in Florida. I used to work in Florida. I hosted a show called The Morning Show in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, and I could tell you, there's some crazy stories that come out of Florida. I say that affectionately. A Florida man decided to wrestle some alligators at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm overnight Tuesday. Now, the farm's cameras captured the man jumping into a pit full of alligators. Just crazy, wandering around for hours. Only in Florida, staffers found bloody shorts and Crocs, the non-lethal kind, like the shoes, Crocs. That's a whole nother rant. But they found, those clues the next day in the pit, but no body. So what do you think? Did he make it out alive? Well, shockingly enough, kind of a spoiler alert, he did make it out alive. He wrestled alligators, made it out alive. Total champ. Investigators found the man roaming around near his home. That's one lucky guy. So, of course, you'll see the footage on the show today. Just crazy that this guy made it out of an alligator pit of all places. All right, one guy who's not feeling lucky is a boyfriend who proposed to his girlfriend in the middle of her first marathon. So this story is getting a lot of feedback online. So mile marker 16 during the New York City Marathon last week, a runner, Caitlin Curran, was stopped in her tracks when her boyfriend, now fiance, Dennis, jumped over the barrier, dropped down to one knee, and asked for her hand in marriage. Sweet gesture, right? Well, the video went viral, not for the proposal, but for shaming the guy for being selfish. People saying that he ruined her marathon time, people saying he stole her thunder, like making it all about himself instead of cheering for his girl in her first marathon. Caitlin didn't look bothered by having to stop in her tracks, but the internet is not having it. So what do you think? Selfish or is it sweet? I don't know. My take is, different couples know what's right for them. So I'm hoping that he knew that she would be into that sort of thing. However, I've trained for a half marathon, not a full marathon, but I do know at mile marker 16, your legs are like cramping up and it's like not a glamorous moment. I know when I thought I might be proposed to, I made sure to have my nails done all the time. I'm not sure if she was ready, but nonetheless, they're hitched. They're getting hitched. And I'm sure this is just going to be a distant memory and they're going to get some laughs later in life. All right, on the show today, though, we're talking more about this and getting Rosanna Scotto's take. She is so incredible. We're going to do a New York Minute with Rosanna. She is the host of Good Day New York, and we're going to have some fun with it on the show today. Also, we're talking about... Actually, I'll do a quick timeout just to say, read a couple comments. Ernestine Franklin, it's very hot from Bartow, Florida. Rosella Alexander, wow. Esther says the proposal's sweet. Bakari says it's selfish, propose after the finish line. Bakari, a lot of people are saying that. Why didn't you wait till the end? Esther says a little bit of both, depends on her. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Every couple knows, what would work for them, I'm hoping. Hopefully she's forgiving, if not. Christopher says combination of both, but he should have let her finish. Celia Capri Queen says, hello, gorgeous. Thank you. Nicholas Anderson, hi from Jamaica. Shout out to all my international friends today. Abdul is sending some love to Top 30. Thank you. Debbie says, hi, I'm a friend of your mom's. Really? Debbie Baker Andrade. I'm like, okay. Hi, Debbie. I'll have to talk to my mom about that. All right. I see a lot of I'm sorry, I can't give all of you shout outs, but I see you, Nicholas from Jamaica as well. Also on the show today, I'll just keep it going. Just a couple other things that you can look forward to on the show. We're talking about the story that I know I've covered as long as I've been in news, which has been almost a couple decades. Yikes. Mexican drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who's about to go on trial in New York City. Jurors are being selected for the 4-month trial. Now that is going to be a crazy trial. Like we're talking murder, fraud, money, crazy embellishment, laundering, all this crazy stuff. Security as an all-time high in this trial. Would you be scared to serve on a jury like that? Your girl probably would. All right. I think we all need a little bit of inspiration today in light of just the heavy news today with, the shooting in Thousand Oaks, with a lot of heaviness today and our hearts just kind of sinking. So I thought we could get a little dose of inspiration with our quote of the day, at least. So here we go. Be so happy that when others look at you, they become happy too. I hope you guys can spread a little love today, spread a little joy today. Pick up your fellow person, whether it's coworker, family, friend, or stranger, and make it a great day, no matter what is going on. And join me on an all new episode of Top 30 later today. Make it a great Friday Eve, and I'll see you then.